Hi friends, thank you so much for coming back to craft with me today, and welcome if you are new to my channel. My name is Alyssa, and this is part 2 of my journal making process where I show you how I create a journal similar to this one using these junk mail envelopes. So if you missed part 1, I will have it linked down below, but you definitely want to go check that out first. So today I am just going to show you how I sew together my signature or my envelopes here. And I'm just going to be using a 3-hole pamphlet stitch. And I know a lot of you already know how to do that, but I'm just going to show you my process anyway. So first I'm going to just grab some of this binding thread, and I think I got this on Amazon, and I'm just going to eyeball the measurement of my string here to be about 3 times the height of my tallest envelope here. So I have 1, 2, and let's just say 3 is about there. So 3 times the height of my tallest envelope. And I'm just going to run this through my little needle here. Just like this. And I'm just going to set this aside for now. And I'm going to grab my awl here. And this is just what I use to create my little holes. So first, I just want to place my envelopes here in the position that I want them to be in. So I think I do want this one to kind of go up here because this one was a pocket. So I'm going to have something sticking out there. And then I'll kind of just do something like this, I guess. So this is how I want my journal to look. And I'm just going to grab this very big paper clip, and I'm just going to paper clip these front pages together. And if you don't have a huge paper clip like that to hold your envelopes together, sometimes I just washi tape them all together on the front and then on the back, so that they stay in the position that I want them to stay in. But these huge paper clips come in handy. So I'm just going to paper clip the front pages together, and then I'm going to turn to the very middle of my journal. And this is where I'm going to create 3 little holes with my awl here, all the way down the spine. So I'm just going to kind of eyeball the middle here. And I'm just going to poke my hole through all of my envelopes. So it's going to come out right here. And then I'll poke my next hole sort of towards the top. I'm going to make sure that it does go through my smallest envelope here, or at least I'll try to. So maybe about here. Okay, so there it goes through like that. And then I'll try to make my 3rd hole about the same distance down from my middle hole there. So probably somewhere right about here. And there it is coming out there. And now I have my 3 holes, which they're kind of hard to see, but there's one there, the middle, and then the one at the top. So now I've already set up my needle and binding thread here. So I'm just going to start in the middle hole, right in the middle of my journal, and send my needle through. And then I'm going to go up top to my top hole that I created on the outside. Where's the hole? Here it is. On the very outside of the spine here. And my journal has shifted, but kind of just gonna do it page by page, I guess. Okay. So now it's coming through the top hole there. And I'm gonna pull that through. Make sure you still have some string hanging out here in the middle. And then I'm just gonna go down to the bottom hole here. Send my needle through. Just like that. I just put lotion on before I did this, which I don't recommend because now my hands are all slippery. But now this is coming out the back, and then we're just going to go back in through the middle hole. Okay. So pull this one through, and then you can take your needle out or off the thread. And then you just want to pull these two ends gently but firmly. And you want to make sure one end of the string is on the left and then one is on the right. Take my huge paper clip off, and then just make sure that it looks good from the outside. Kind of flip through and see that it's not tangled up or anything on any of the other pages. And then I just double knot it and we're good to go. So actually, I want to kind of tuck it underneath the trim here on the outside. So I'm going to do that and then tighten it up. And that should be good. I sincerely hope that I was in frame for at least most of that because it's so hard to sew in a signature and stay on camera. But anyway, that's pretty much all I do for at least binding the journal together. And then if you want, you can put some beads or charms on the ends of these strings here, or just cut it shorter if you don't want to do that. So I'm just going to cut my strings like so. So that's pretty much the whole journal assembled. And I am going to do some more decorating as well and just put some more things inside of my pockets and all of that fun stuff. So let's go ahead and do that together. So this was my little Temu paper pad, and I may put a little sheet in here. Since these ones are pretty thin, I'm definitely going to have to back it with something. Maybe just some of this coffee dyed paper. And this actually fits perfectly. So maybe I'll do that end. And just grab my ruler here and tear the excess off again. I don't know if I should put it this way. Well, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put this in probably this way. And maybe I'll stick something else the other way so that it'll show through the window here. Maybe I'll put this one this way so you can see this woman through the window. but I might just make it a little bit shorter. So I'll just glue this paper to the back because I have that scrap lying around. And I did want to make it a little bit shorter, so I'm just going to tear it about here. So she'll go in there like that. I may want to add something else to the front, just not quite sure yet, but this is all set. And whoops. Maybe I just ripped that whole entire thing. Maybe I'll just take the excess here and just, I don't know, collage over there in that corner. Okay. Just have to take these back out again and then tear off this excess, which I'm just going to do that. But there we have that. Okay, and then let me find something for this corner. Maybe this little Tim Holtz piece can go there. I really like this butterfly, so maybe I'll have him kind of poking out just a little bit on the corner there. Or I could do this pink one. Yeah, maybe I'll do the pink one. And I'm going to take some of this trim. I think this is from Amazon, but I may just stick that. Actually, I could just stick it along the side here. And I kind of want it to go underneath the butterfly, actually. Just a little bit. So there we have all these layers. And over here, this was another little scrap that I had, and I'll probably just leave it as is for some journaling space or something like that. And perhaps I'll stick this sheet in the back. And I do want to cut it down, but I kind of just wanted to see what it would look like. So this I may back with something sturdy later on, but just for now, I'm gonna stick that in here. And maybe I'll just add some other little ephemera pieces just right here. And then the pocket itself, I could just take little pieces like this and kind of make my own little label and collage. What I am going to do is just kind of tear off a small piece here of my coffee dyed scrap. And maybe I'll just layer this up and kind of create a little label of some sort. Whoa, my glue's exploding. Don't really know what I'm doing. Kind of just experimenting. That's why these are so fun, because it's like, who knows what this is going to come out to look like. It's a mystery. But I kind of like this, I suppose, just as a little label here. I could even add just some other little pieces like this butterfly that I was going to use. I'll just use it here. Okay, and then right over here, let's see, what do we got? And I feel like I need to put something in the bottom corner here. I was gonna maybe do like a little flip page with this, but let me just focus on this bottom corner because I'm kind of thinking to just put one of these floral pieces here and have that sticking out. Yeah, I definitely like that. So maybe I'll turn this into a tuck spot. So I'm just gonna glue the edge there and stick this piece over top. This is the Tim Holtz wallpaper flower. Kind of have it look something like that. So maybe I will just utilize this as a journaling card, or it could be a photo mat. And then I'm going to add this coffee dyed guest check as well. And just put both of those in this little tuck spot. Actually, I'm going to let it dry first, but I'm going to do something like that. And that'll be it for this page, but I'm just going to let that dry. So let's keep it moving. I had this little scrap, which I might washi tape down just for some extra journaling space. And I'll just use this washi tape I have. Which this was actually sent to me when I did a collaboration with New Craft Day. I'm just gonna stick that maybe down here. And so this part is still open, I think. Yeah, this page is still open. So I could potentially put something in this pocket, or again, do another flip page or something like that. But I think I like this how it is for now. So let me stick these in here too. Let's see what it's looking like. I love this. Something's definitely got to go in this corner. So let's see. What do I want to do with this blue? I do have some of this vintage lace trim that I could put partially over here. Let me just see what that looks like. You know what? This is going to go all the way down the side here. Yeah, I think I'll do that. But first, I have to just figure out what I'm going to do here to cover that up and the whole entire page. So here's what I'm going to do, I think. I'm just going to take this paper here and kind of just collage over the top part. I mean, I don't really know. Let's just play around with this for a bit. So maybe I'll do something like this. And then I'll put this trim over top. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Again, not really sure where this is going, but this will just go right at the top, cover up some of that ripped edge, and we'll go from there because I just am too indecisive. So let's see. This looks great the way it is. So you can see that I'm kind of like, I'm always going back to the front just to see how everything looks layered up on each other. But I really love that. And yeah, so maybe I'll do another little piece at the bottom here. Maybe I'll just glue that there. And then you could journal here or whatever you want to do. Add a photo. Okay, so I'm doing this. No turning back now. Okay, so anyway, moving right along. This was a big pocket here. Here's what I'm going to do for now. I'm going to take one of these sheets, which I purchased from Temu, and I'm just going to use this, and maybe I'll fold it in half and just stick it right into that pocket, because this could be more journaling space. And I'll just stick it through like that. So you can see too this little header on the top of the paper, or whatever it's called. But there's that. We've got our writing space over here. Don't really know what I was doing on this page, but it's semi-collaged on. So I think I will put this little scrap in the corner there. That's kind of cute, I think. I think I'll just put this other little scrap here. Like that. That will go there. And then I'll tear this off. I don't know. I'm going to hold off on this guy for now. And I'm just going to move on over here. I think I'm just going to stick some little pieces over here, just like that. So cute. I don't know what I'm going to do here. I could just finish up and collage over it more, but again, I like that blue, so I'm just going to leave that for now. And over here, this was a little wallpaper scrap. And I might just glue that to cover up this. It's almost a perfect little fit too. Okay. Wait, this was a pocket as well, I think. Yeah, so I could even put something in there or create a flip page of some sort. But I'm just gonna do this for now to this blue part. Over here, let's see, I've got a pocket here. So let me just actually skip around a little bit. And maybe I'll just put some ephemera pieces inside of this pocket. This is a little label that I'm just going to glue right over top of the pocket. Okay, and then over here, I'm just going to glue down, I think it goes this way, this little piece of trim. It's just an extra little scrap I had left over. Okay, so I think that's actually going to complete my whole entire process. I obviously still have a lot more to add to the pages and things like that, but I feel like you guys get the idea. So this is where I'm going to end it, and this video is probably way longer than the last one, but I thank you guys so much for sticking with me through this whole entire process. I hope it was helpful and inspirational, and I hope that you like how this one came out as well. So don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to my channel for more crafty fun and inspiration, and leave me a comment down below. I would love to hear from you. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you all very soon in my next video. Happy crafting and huge hugs!